Hey there, coaches. My name is Rich Hargitt, and I'm the head football coach at Emmett High School out here in Emmett, Idaho. And I'm also a lead consultant for coaches all over the country with the surface-to-air-system.com. If you have questions, please put them down there in the comment section, and I'll do the best I can to get back to you just as soon as possible. Before we get started, I ask that you hit that like button on this video and also subscribe to the Surface to Air System YouTube channel if you've not done so already, as it helps us reach more coaches around the country. All right, coaches, in this video, we're going to take a look at some clips from our base to high structure. Okay, so if you have had the opportunity to head over to our website at www.surface2airsystem.com, that's surface-to-airsystem.com, you know that we have released our new 3-4 defense playbook, over 150 pages of color diagrams taking you through fronts, stunts, pressures, coverages, the whole gambit of what our defense entails. In this video, we're going to take a look at a team that features a very unique structure. They come out of both a base spread 2x2, 3x1 structure, but they also run the Delaware wing tee. So it's a very interesting combination offense that you have to prepare for. These guys actually have won a couple state titles recently. Very tough team to defend. So you can see here, we're going to base out of a 2-high structure. Here they are in their base 2x2 look. They're going to motion across, try to get us distorted a little bit. That's one of the great advantages here. When you have these two safeties on the roof, so to speak, you're able to quickly change the structure in the back end and sling people across the front and be ready for that. Here you can see we've got plenty of people for the quarterback, and we just run him out of bounds for a -1 yard gain. All right, here we are again. Similar structure, 2x2. We're in our 2-high structure. We're in what we call brown coverage. We're in cover 2 down here to the boundary, but we're in cover 4 with the nickel up here to the field. Okay, that cover 6 is our base coverage family in 2-high. We're going to morph out of both 3 down and 4 down. Okay, again, to this side, you can see here, making life pretty simple for ourselves. We got to check at the last minute here, and we check to cover 4 across the board. So we're going to be in all quarters. Why? Because we end up bringing what would have been our wall player. So we switch last minute from cover 2 to cover 4. This guy's coming, bringing the pressure now. Now the safety's responsible for the flat. That does give the offense the opportunity to throw the ball down here to the boundary, but we quickly close on it. If he'd have caught it, which he didn't, they get 3 yards. Okay, pretty good job by our kids changing in and out of that. We're going to get motion again. This time, we've checked to a nickels quarters coverage. So we're going to be playing basically a poach coverage. We're going to bring this guy across the top. Now the nickel is going to push seam to flat. Okay, we're going to have 3 vertical carry guys because we're bringing this safety to poach or close the middle of the field to trips. So I've got these 3 guys working deep, and I've got a nickel dedicated to the flat. He's going to push seam to flat right there. So the offense thinks they're gaining an advantage and they're getting an extra player over here to what's going to be the trip side. Okay, and they think that they've got the ability to create numbers. We're going to quickly squash that. Now they've got no vertical release guy. We should have had a pick 6 right there. Okay, pretty good job by our kids distributing those routes right there and putting themselves in position to be successful. Now you're going to get a little under center spread action. We're going to stay 2 high. We're going to play quarters across the board again. Deny that throw, make them have to make a great throw. Now, this will give you an example sort of what we're seeing here, right? This was the challenge that our defense was really facing in this ball game because these guys are not going to make life simple on you. They're going to bounce from that spread look back into a wing tee structure, and they're going to make you be able to account for both sides of that coin. Okay, they're going to make you have to be able to play sound defense versus both structures. So here we're reducing the front down. We're going to stay in quarters. Okay, you can see there's our umbrella. We're going to stay in that quarters look because we know these guys like to throw the football from this structure. We're going to deny the motion. There you go. We got a nice little safety rotation down. We've got everybody covered. We've denied the routes. And we end up forcing a fumble. And there's a takeaway. Okay, similar situation later in the game. Almost exactly the same. No motion this time. Again, denying those routes. We're going to get a hit on the quarterback, force a fumble. Second takeaway of this game. Back in their wing T structure, we're in too high. They're trying to run strong side flood. Okay. We've got guys there to cover that off. So you're seeing a lot of incompletions we're forcing. This kid was an all-state quarterback. He was pretty darn good. Okay, now we're getting pressure on him behind that too high, and we're getting a sack. So you're seeing some takeaways. You're seeing some sacks. You're seeing us deny some easy completions, get some pressure. Now here we are down in the red zone. We're not going to deviate from that. We're going to stay in too high. You can see up there on the score clock, tight ball game, 28-28. Okay, we're just going to sit on those routes in too high, make him thread the needle, and we're going to get an interception right there. You can see by the reaction of our kids, that's going to be an interception. We're going to get that ball and be able to go the other direction. All right, coaches, hopefully this was helpful for you. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and also subscribe to the Surface to Air System YouTube channel if you've not done so already. If you have questions or comments, put them below and we'll answer them just as soon as we can. You can reach me on Twitter at Coach Hargitt, or you can reach the Surface to Air System account at S2A System. You can also head over to our website at surfacetoairsystem.com. That's surfacetoairsystem.com. If you head over to our website and click on store, you will find our comprehensive 3-4 defense playbook on our website store. Again, you can get a whole host of materials on there. We included fronts, both even and odd fronts, how we morph those, different pressure options, zone blitzes, man blitzes, and an entire chapter on middle of the field closed, or as we featured in this video, middle of the field open coverages. So I would highly suggest you head over there. You can purchase that book in both direct download digital format, or you can order a physical copy straight from our store. So again, head over to surfacetoairsystem.com. Check that out. We look forward to speaking to you on the next video, coaches.